throws the dog out the window like Uncle Phil was throwing out Jazz out the house. Nobody's home but the lights be on type vibe, okay? What's up, all my aliens? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Naya Barcelona, and here we talk all things beauty, lifestyle, and commentary. But as you can see from the title of today's video, I'm back with a story time, y'all. It is Vlogmas. Yay! Today is Vlogmas day uno. Number one is the first day of Vlogmas, so y'all know, bear with me in case we slip a little bit. We might slip and stumble, but we're not going to put that in the atmosphere just yet. So, you know, bear with me, y'all. But in this video today, I'm going to be telling y'all the story about how my friend almost got on my birthday and all the chaos that happened that night. So y'all just sit back, relax, grab your hot chocolate, grab your popcorn, whatever you need for this story time, because this is about to be a long one. So let's just get right into the story. Okay, y'all, so over the summer, I had somebody reach out to me that I have not spoken to in a long time. When I mean a long time, I mean over a decade, y'all. A decade. I literally got this message in my Instagram like, can you call me? And I was like, for what? And okay, we didn't even name her. We're gonna name her Pikachu, because I'm looking at a Pikachu doll right now. We're gonna name her Pikachu. Sorry, girl, because she's probably gonna see this. But yeah, you're gonna be Pikachu for this story time. And moving forward, you're Pikachu. So Pikachu DMs me asking me to call her. I'm like, for what? She's like, I just need some advice. Please call me, whatever. Okay. Now, I'm not going to give y'all too many details because I'm trying to get Pikachu to start her own channel to tell her own stories. So maybe she will. I don't know. I'm trying to get her to. But anyway, me and Pikachu end up getting on the phone. Okay. So Pikachu tells me that she is dealing with a lot. Again, not gonna put her business out there, but she's dealing with a lot and she's just trying to, you know, figure it all out. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Now, where Pikachu was living was with a roommate at the time. Now, the roommate, we're gonna just name him, dang, what should we name him? Because I only know him by a nickname, so I don't want to say a weird name and then it be his name. So we're gonna name him, I'm looking around, y'all, trying to find something. Oatmeal. I see a box of oatmeal over there. Don't judge me. I do have oatmeal in my room. All right, Pikachu and Oatmeal. Now, Pikachu lives with this boy named Oatmeal. Oatmeal is not the best company to have around. And Pikachu was realizing, like, okay, this situation I'm in, not a good one. I got to get out of here. Can you... Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. But basically, can you give me some advice on what I should do, I guess? But again, Pikachu lives in... What we're gonna say? Y'all know I love to use Houston, Texas. But I'm going to use a different city. I'm going to say Vegas. Pikachu lives in Vegas. Okay? Pikachu was considering moving out of Vegas and moving to, like, another city nearby. But there was just so much going on. Okay, saying this story out loud, low-key, is not making sense. Hold on. When you say it out loud, this sounds a little crazy. Anyway, like I was saying, Pikachu wanted me to, I guess, kind of give her advice on what to do about Oatmeal and living with him as her roommate, whatever, okay? Now, as we're chatting it up, a few days go by, and it's not my birthday. I'll say, actually, I said a couple weeks went by. It's now the night before my birthday, and me and Pikachu were on FaceTime, right? So the plan was watch a movie, and basically that was it. Watch a movie. We're gonna watch a movie because we both love horror movies. So if y'all didn't know, if you're new to the channel, I love me a good scary movie. I've been horror movie obsessed since I was like 2-3 years old. Like, I kid you not, ask my mother. 2-3 years old, I've been horror movie obsessed. The plan was to pick a scary movie, and me and Pikachu were gonna watch the movie, okay? Now, Oatmeal, a little bit of backstory on Oatmeal. Oatmeal was not, I don't really know him for real, but what I can say is Oatmeal was probably not the safest person to be around, because Oatmeal was a street pharmacist. That's what we're going to use here on YouTube, because copyright and getting flagged, all that, demonetization, we're not doing that over here. So if you don't know what it is, maybe somebody in the comments will put it together for you, but use the context clues. Street pharmacist, okay? That's what Oatmeal was. Now, Oatmeal, he didn't run a tight ship at the apartment. So basically, it was just random people coming by, people who claimed they were his friends, whatever the case may be. I cannot really speak on this for real, but these people were coming to the house looking for Oatmeal, doing business with Oatmeal, whatever. Essentially, this apartment that Pikachu was living in was a trap house. That's legit what it was, a trap house. And Pikachu did not know that at first before she moved there, I'm assuming. So again, I'm not going to give you too many details because I need Pikachu to make her own YouTube channel. Basically, before she moved in there, Pikachu did not know that she was about to go into an active trap house. But yeah, so Pikachu was at this trap house one night on FaceTime with me. We were supposed to be picking a scary movie to watch. First things first, Pikachu went to her room and was supposed to be winding down for the day. I think, did she just get off work? I think so. I think she had just got off work or something. I can't fully remember. It's been so long. My birthday was like 3-4 months ago. I can't remember. But essentially what happened was Pikachu was supposed to be going home to wind down and do what she got to do before this time to pick this movie. Anyway, when Pikachu gets to the house, we're talking and somebody knocks on the door. And I'm sitting there like, in my head, I'm like, who the heck is at the door? I thought it was Oatmeal. Turns out it was not Oatmeal at all. It was just some random dude. And I think he also came with another guy. And basically what I could overhear on the phone was, oh, is Oatmeal here? Oatmeal said I could come over here and run a on this girl with my bro. So Oatmeal, who isn't even home, told another person he could come over there with another random person where Pikachu lays her head to do adult activities. Putting Pikachu in a completely unsafe environment. Crazy work. Very crazy work. Anyway, moments later, I guess the girl shows up. Now, this all happened, the girl showing up and the boy coming all happened kind of quickly. I don't know if they came together or not, but I think they came separate, but like a few minutes apart, like very, very close together. So it kind of felt like they came at the same time, but they were just very, very close. So once they get there, boy comes, girl comes, the other boy comes, whatever. They go into Oatmeal's room. Now, Pikachu was just minding her business. She was like, you know what? This got nothing to do with me. If Oatmeal said they could come here, it is what it is. And honestly, Oatmeal might not have even said that. They could have just have showed up and just needed a place to go real quick. And he might have just knew who Oatmeal was. Like, we don't even know for real what the truth. I guess I don't know what the truth really was. I think Oatmeal did say they could come there, but basically that's what happened. They came over. The 3 people who came did what they did in Oatmeal's room, and then they came out to puff. All this is happening while I'm still on the phone. Like, I could literally hear what is going on. The boy, well, I don't even know his, I guess one of the boys. There was the boy who came, and there was the bro. The bro. That's what we'll call him, bro. The bro was like, oh, are you expecting somebody? And Pikachu was like, no, why? And he's like, there's somebody outside. Like, you could see out the front room that there was like some car headlights. And so, like Pikachu said, she wasn't expecting anybody. We don't know if Oatmeal was expecting somebody, but again, Oatmeal's not there, so he couldn't be. Couldn't possibly be. So the boy, or the bro, should I say the bro, was like, well, if you're not expecting nobody, we about to blow down the door, and pulls out a pum pum, if you know if you know what I mean. And it's like, if this is not a welcome guest, I'm about to blow down that door. So at this moment, I'm like still not fully comprehending what exactly is going on, because I'm thinking she's just chilling, because I can't fully hear what's happening. But basically Pikachu was like, oh nah, you need to hold on. So she goes and runs into her room, because again, instinct, just trust your instinct. She goes into her room. Now she has a dog, right? This little tiny cute dog, so cute. Oh, is that too much info? Yeah, we're gonna keep that out. She picks up her dog, throws the dog out the window like Uncle Phil was throwing out Jazz out the house. Then she jumps out the window right after her dog. And I'm just like, what is going on? Because all I can hear is like that noise, like rustling. Because I guess she then put the phone into her pocket. So that's all I could hear. This happened in a matter of like 10 seconds max. Like, it was so fast. Maybe even less than 10 seconds. I don't even know. All I hear is just like the shuffling. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Then, after a little bit of time, I'm like, hello, Pikachu, what are you doing? Hello. She's like, oh my God. She's deep breathing, heavy breathing. She's like, I just had to jump out my window because somebody just ran up in the house. And I'm like, what do you mean somebody ran up in the house? What are you talking about? And she was like, someone just ran up in the house. I had to just jump out my window, throw my dog out the window. That was crazy. And I'm like, what do you mean? You just jumped out the window. What are you talking about? So I guess the person that was outside the window was not a person that they were expecting to be there. And it was definitely someone that was trying to run up in the house and basically armed blank. I don't know if I can even say these words on YouTube. So annoying. I forgot exactly where I left off because my camera died, but oh, I know. Okay, so yeah, so they were, the people who happened to come in were clearly trying to do an armed you know what in Pikachu's house, okay? So at this point, Pikachu is basically panicking, and I'm gonna just tell y'all now, when Pikachu gets upset, it's like all common sense just goes out the window. Like, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, because I know she's probably gonna see this and be like, why would you say that? But it's just like, from the outside looking in, every time Pikachu gets mad, the rational thoughts just exit stage left. Like, I don't know what be going on in her head, but she just does not think properly. And there's a lot of people like that. I'm not one of them. I think very logically and rational in any situation. But Pikachu, complete opposite. Just nobody's home but the lights be on type vibe, okay? Now she's panicking, and I'm like, you need to calm down, because doing all this panicking, I understand you are super scared. You basically just had to escape an armed you know what, and you don't even know who those people were. Like, you don't know what's going on. So I'm like, first call Oatmeal. Call Oatmeal and see what, if anybody has called him or what the heck is going on. So she calls Oatmeal, right? Oatmeal is not even there. He's doing his own business at another house that he lives in. Like, which is also crazy to me, because you have Pikachu living at the trap house, but you have a whole nother house that's like, I don't know. I digress. But anyway, so that he basically is acting confused. Now, me personally, I didn't really believe it. I was like, No, he must know something. I don't even know. He gotta know something. But he's basically like, I don't even know what's going on, but I'm gonna come around there. That's what he said. He's like, I'm gonna come around there. So now Pikachu is back on the phone with me, still panicking. She's like, what am I supposed to do? And I'm telling her, like, don't go back right now. Like, let everything cool down. Because typically, if you, as a robber, which I guess I would never know, but even if someone who commits a criminal offense, if you commit a criminal offense and you're somewhat smart about it, you're not going to go back to the same place. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if you commit a crime, you get away, why would you go right back? Like, in that same time frame, like, you know, like, you wouldn't just go back. It's going to take you a second, like, to make sure the coast is clear, whatever. Like, you're not going to go straight back to the crime. So in my head, I'm like, okay, at least if she leaves, stays away for a few minutes, everything will be good. Now, at this point, Pikachu is now crying. So I tell, what was her name, Pikachu. I tell Pikachu, I'm like, you and your dog need to just stay away for a second. You need to calm down, because if not, you're going to have high blood pressure and a heart attack. Like, calm it down. And Pikachu already got anxiety, so that just takes anxiety from here to breaking the scale. I'm like, you need to try and relax, because if you don't, you're gonna just make a stupid decision. So she's like, okay, I'm trying. I don't know what to do, but I'm trying. And at this point, she is just freaking out. Rightfully so, because I mean, if someone just broke into your house and you just nearly escaped that, you would be freaking out too. But again, I'm still trying to tell her, like, just calm down, calm down, calm down, so you could think about what you're gonna do. So she goes, I think she went and like sat down somewhere. I don't even know. Did she sit down? Or she probably didn't even sit down. I feel like she was still just walking. I'm really not even sure. But I don't even know where she was walking to. I have no idea where she ran. Nothing. She was just wandering the streets of Vegas, trying to figure out her next move. So I'm like, okay, you need to at least think a little more rational, because if not, you're gonna end up passed out somewhere. So just relax.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, a few minutes had gone, maybe an hour had gone by. Actually, about an hour went by, and we went, not we, I'm saying we like I was there with her. She went back around to her house, right? And so I'm like, just go back to the house and see what's going on. So she goes back to the house, okay? And at first she did not want to go, but I was like, where are you gonna go? You don't have any family over there. Where are you supposed to go? You need to go. She don't have no family in Vegas, only in the next town over. So I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna have to go back to your apartment and figure something out, okay? She goes back to the apartment, and when she gets close enough, she sees police outside, and what it looks to be like her car getting towed or something of that nature. So she's trying to get a little closer. She's like, is my car getting towed? What's going on with my car? But what happened was, it wasn't her car. It was a car that was next to hers, like close by. So she gets a little closer, okay? Now she's looking, I'm looking, because I'm still on FaceTime, y'all. Still on the FaceTime. Because I'm trying to be nosy. I'm trying to see now what the heck is going on. So she's showing me like it's police, and what looks like happened was the car was getting extinguished. Like, it had set on fire. That's what it looks like. There was another car next to hers that was on fire, and they were trying to extinguish it. Again, she's trying to text Oatmeal and figure out what's going on, and Oatmeal is my battery dying? Oh no, only got 4 minutes on my battery. What the heck, bruh? No. Okay, she's texting Oatmeal, okay? And Oatmeal is like, I said I'm gonna come, I'm gonna be there, whatever. Oatmeal's still not there, right? Because Oatmeal's not there, mind you, this is his place. He's not there, hasn't shown up, basically just a letdown. One big letdown. Pikachu is now just gonna have to go back into her apartment. Now, before she goes inside, she just sits and waits for the police to leave, okay? Because nobody wants to be bothered with police. And you know, if she went in there, they probably would have been like, do you know what happened out here? Or start questioning, like, oh, do you know anything about this area, blah, blah, blah. Nobody needs that. So what Pikachu does is sit nearby and wait for them to leave. After that, she goes in front of her house and you could see like tire marks in front of the house or whatever. And it's like, it seems as though maybe the people who were in her apartment when she was in there had also jumped out of windows, various windows, whatever. Basically, everyone got away, but the people who ran up in there, tried to get back into their car, ended up swerving, crashing, and the car caught on fire. That's what it looked like from the scene of things. The way it was looking, that's how it looked. The way everything was set up, the evidence, that's what it looked like. It was a failed break-in. Essentially, that's what it was. It was a failed break-in. And she was just like, yo, I cannot go back in there. And I'm like, you kind of have to, because where else are you going to go? Like, there's nowhere else for you to go. So she ends up calling this girl who I cannot stand her. She calls this girl and is asking like, hey, can I come over there because my house just got broken into, blah, blah, blah. And the girl basically laughed in her face. Laughed in her face. I would never have even called that girl for real, because that girl is just no good. Laughed in her face and basically told her, you can figure it out on your own. Left her hanging. That's messed up. Super messed up. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Because me, something always comes through. Always comes through. So anyway, by this point, it is now my birthday. The clock has struck midnight. It's my birthday. And I get a phone call from my best friend. No, that's too much info. Because if you know me, then you know what city I'm talking about. And we're supposed to be in Vegas. Okay. So, I get a phone call. And it's my friend telling me, oh, happy birthday. What are you doing for your birthday? This and that. I'm like, I'm not doing anything really. I'm actually on the phone with Pikachu because my friend knows Pikachu too. I'm like, I'm on the phone with Pikachu and she is stressing me the heck out. And I don't like being stressed. And he was like, oh, well, you could tell Pikachu she could come here with me. And I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm not trying to tell Pikachu to completely move, because my friend lived in the next town over from Pikachu. So Pikachu had to pick up and go, right? Oh my God, my camera has 1 minute left. So my friend calls me and I'm like, are you sure Pikachu can come with you? Because I'm not about to tell her that. Like, I did not tell him to tell her to go out there. He was just being kind and was like, yeah, tell her to come here. I'm like, I don't really know how it's gonna work out, but all right. So I'm just like, okay, he's being kind. Let me just tell her. And I'm like, thank you for the birthday wishes. You know, it's much, much appreciated. He was my first birthday phone call, my first happy birthday, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cute. I get back on the phone with Pikachu and I'm like, hey, I got an idea. My friend just called me, the friend that you know, and he was like, go stay with him at his place. And she was like, are you for real? And I'm like, yes, you need to go stay with him at his place. So go back in your apartment, pack up all your stuff, and find you a ride back to your hometown in the next city over. So she was like, okay, whatever, I'm just do it. She was mad scared. She went and packed up her stuff. Now, like I told y'all, when Pikachu is in a negative emotion, the common sense, bro, the common sense not there. So I personally feel like she did not try to leave fast enough. That's just my thoughts. She could tell me if she did or not. I don't know. But I feel like she was not trying to leave fast enough. She stayed in her apartment for like maybe like 3 or 4 more days before. You know what? Let me check our text messages. Hold on, because I could be possibly missing some stuff.
A few moments later.
Okay, I found the messages, y'all. I'm scrolling back a little bit just to see if I missed anything, you know. She was supposed to go to my friend's house, right? She had called a relative and they were supposed to come pick her up and bring her to my friend's house, but that ended up falling through because the relative is just super unreliable and it never happened. So there's that. Then she was supposed to get on the bus. That didn't happen. Not sure what happened. Yo, the more I read this out loud, the less sense this makes. This is actually kind of concerning. Then for some reason, she went and walked 12 hours or was planning to walk 12 hours to a hotel. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like I told y'all, when she... I'm sorry. This is not funny, but it's just like, I never met someone that when they get mad, they make decisions like this. Like, comment down below. Do y'all know a person who, when they get upset, they just make like the worst decisions you could ever think of? Like, literally all common sense just leaves their head. Like, I never... I'm so sorry. Okay, let me get it together. So anyways, she finally gets to, she gets a ride. Finally finds a ride. It's one of her neighbors, someone who lives nearby, whatever. And he's like, okay, I can take you today, but it has to be today. Otherwise, I cannot help you. So she messages me and she's like, hey, what's the address? I'm like, let me get it for you. Just bear with me. A couple hours go by. I'm waiting for the address and I'm trying to like find it in my messages because I know I've Ubered there before. I'm trying to like find it in my Uber account or whatever. And so I finally find it and I'm like, well, first I was like, just put the city into your GPS and go, because it was going to be some time anyway before she got there, like almost 2 hours before she got to my friend's house. So I was like, put the city into your GPS and just tell your ride to go. I'm gonna get the address within the next 2 hours, probably even before 2 hours. Just go on your way. So I finally find it and send her the address, right? So everything is good. She goes in, everything seems cool, right? She finally makes it to the new city, okay? Now we got story times about that situation too, but like I said, I'm trying to get Pikachu to make her own YouTube channel so that she could tell her portion of that story, because I can't really fully give y'all the experience because I didn't live there. So I'm trying to get Pikachu to create a story so she could say what happened. But anyways, later on down the line, Pikachu had called me and was like, no, she texted me a picture of the people who committed the armed blank in her house. Y'all, when I tell you, it was some young kids, bro. I just felt so disheartened because I hate to see people that young going on that path and the community not having too many like ways out, like options for them, after school programs, whatever. Like, I truly hate to see it because these people looked like they weren't even able to drink yet. Like, they looked like they were still in high school. I think they were. So she sends me a picture and she's like, this is the 3 people who came up in my house. And this is crazy. And I was like, yeah, this is crazy, because for it to be 3 young teenagers running up in y'all's house, and what I'm assuming, this is what we assume happened. We think this is the story to it. We think the 2 boys who came, that girl they brought, we think that maybe she dropped the low and those 3 teenagers showed up. But I'm really not sure. I have no idea. That was just the theory that was come up because it was the only logical one that kind of sort of made sense. Like, just 3 people randomly pop up at your house is kind of crazy. So we're thinking maybe they tried to get in there and get the pharmaceuticals that Oatmeal had, and it ended up backfiring maybe that night. Whatever happened had backfired, and instead of them getting any pharmaceuticals, they just lost their car. Like, that was that. I'm not going to insert no pictures or clips or anything of those people because, again, I think those are young kids, so I'm not even about to put them on here. But that's what happened, y'all. That was a crazy, crazy night. And then so much more happened once Pikachu got to my friend's house. Is actually insane. All the stuff that happens after. Like, y'all just need... y'all need to go get y'all some more popcorn, because we might have to come back to this. This might have to become a series, no lie. I might make this a series. I don't know. We're gonna see. I haven't really spoken to Pikachu. Not sure when I will. So maybe I'll make this a series. I'm gonna ask her when I speak to her. I don't know. But that's my story time, y'all. That is the story time about how my friend almost got on my birthday. And that was the craziest night ever. Let me know if y'all have ever had a problematic friend, or just like a friend that was in a super crazy situation with a problematic person, like if they put you in a situation, let me know, because I would just love to know, like, what were y'all thoughts? Has your house ever been burglarized? Like, so I need all the tea down below. Let me know. But if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. Get locked into the alien fam, because it is a good old time over here. Again, y'all, it's a Vlogmas. So I'm giving y'all a video every other day, not every day, because I really don't want to burn out doing this. And I'm also going to be traveling the first week of Vlogmas. So I'm really trying to stay consistent with this for y'all and not get off track. So please, y'all, bear with me. We're going to be back in 2 days with the next video, which I think y'all are going to really love it. So yeah, y'all just subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.